What is going on, good people of YouTube? I'm ImJslay. Thank you so much for joining me. And wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Alright, man, before we get into today's video, man, take a look at the surroundings. I've changed my setup completely. I've actually had 3 separate setups, I believe, for the last, well, not maybe necessarily the last 3 videos, but the last couple of weeks of videos, man. We had the original setup, we switched the camera angle, we flipped my desk around, we flipped it around again. A lot of hard work has gone into it, man. We've actually got some soundproof panels up. I'm excited to see if that's going to make any difference in how the audio sounds. I really just honestly like the backdrop though, man. I think it looks pretty awesome, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But I put in a lot of hard work, man, and it's hard work that I had a lot of fun doing, and I hope the aesthetics really kind of make a difference in the video quality, and I really hope that you enjoy it. I absolutely love it, man. Okay, and for today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 3 budget tight ends currently in Madden 21. 2 things before we get into the video. If this is your first video with us, if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton. It's completely free. And you can always unsubscribe later on, although I'm not advocating for that. I really hope that you'll stick around. And secondly, new golden tickets were just introduced. I think this is the 4th wave of them. I want to know in the comment section down below, what has been your favorite golden ticket thus far? Let me know. Alright, coming in at number 3, we've got the Las Vegas Raiders legend and former Georgia Tech. Just absolute standout. Actually, I don't think he really did much of anything at Georgia Tech, but I'm happy for the dude because he's got his football career on the right path, man. This is Darren Waller. Now, I'm going to be talking about these cards, all 3 of them fully powered up and with Sprinter and Play Fake fully maxed out. If you don't have Sprinter fully maxed out and an offensive chemistry by this point, it's May, guys. I don't even know what you're doing, to be honest with you, so go ahead, man, prioritize that, get those things maxed out. But once Waller's fully powered up, and once you have those said chemistries maxed out, he's going to have 95 speed and 96 acceleration. Now, unless you're running a theme team, it's really difficult to find any tight end that's going to get above 96 or 97 speed, and especially when you consider on a budget, that's a pretty solid option, right? 95 speed, but not to mention, Darren Waller gets the Las Vegas Raiders and Baltimore Ravens chemistry, a couple of good theme teams that you could consider running, which would get Waller all the way up to 97 speed. The route running attributes with Play Fake fully maxed out. He's going to be at 99 short and 99 medium route running. You definitely like to see that. The run blocking attributes, not very good. It's 72 overall, but you don't have Darren Waller to be out here trying to pancake defensive ends, right? You want him running routes. That's what we want Darren Waller to do. And he can really make use of the 6'6" frame that he has, but he also can make use of that 255-pound frame as well. The reason I say that that's important is I've heard the threshold is 245 for the air truck. In my opinion, I want to say it's at 247. I've experimented a little bit, and I find that guys that have 247 weight and higher get the better air truck. Now, what am I talking about when I say air truck? Well, put Darren Waller on a little flat route, a little table route, and throw him the ball and immediately press immediately press up on the right stick. He's actually going to get a better trucking animation. And he can actually fly by would-be tacklers in a lot of cases, especially when you're down on the goal line. This is a very valuable tool because he is over 247 pounds. He's going to be able to get those better animations. And currently, you need 4 items to fully power Darren Waller up. You're going to need his Core Elite card, as well as his Power Up. You can probably pick these up for about $8K total. You're going to need his Series Redux card, which you should be able to pick up for about $10 to $12K. And then you're going to need his 96 overall Team of the Year card, which you can really pick this up for about $50K, man. So we're really talking about a tight end that you can grab for about $70K, not counting the training to fully power him up. One that's going to be a very solid addition to your team. If you're looking to save some coins, maybe you want to go out and buy some of those golden tickets, man. Don't spend too much money on the tight end. Go ahead, grab a budget option. Darren Waller would be just fine. Okay, coming in at number 2, we've got former Washington football team tight end Christopher Cooley. Oh, okay, I don't know what that was, but Chris Cooley, I can tell you, is a very solid tight end. A couple things before we get into his attributes. Cooley has the possession archetype. Now, one thing that the possession archetype does that its counterparts, the blocking and vertical archetype, does not, is allow you to save on some of the more valuable tight end abilities. Short and elite on a possession archetype tight end is going to be a 1 ability point ability. I may have already plugged it, but if I didn't, if you'd like to go check out Short and Elite, click on the card in the top right-hand corner. It's going to take you over to that video. It's my previous video where you can really see how I break down the value of Short and Elite and why I feel like you should add it to some of your wide receivers and tight ends. And then Tight End Apprentice is also a 1 ability point ability. Now, it's May, and if you don't have a quarterback that can get a hot route master, once again, I don't really know what you're doing because there's plenty of them out there for cheap. But if you don't, grab a possession archetype tight end. You can actually put Tight End Apprentice on him for 1 ability point. That's going to give him 4 additional hot routes when he's lined up at tight end. Now, it's important to know that because if we take a look at the blocking and vertical threat archetypes, looking at the blocking archetypes first, Short and Elite's a 2 ability point ability, and Tight End Apprentice is a 3 ability point ability, so you're actually having to spend significantly more for these ability points for this archetype. And it's more of the same with the vertical threat archetypes also. Short and Elite is going to be a 2 ability point ability. And Tight End Apprentice, not quite as high as the blocking archetype, but it's still a 2 ability point ability, so you can save some ability points that you can add on other players on your team just by manipulating what archetype that you choose to have. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's take a look at Chris Cooley's attributes. So once again, fully powered up, sprinter, play fake, completely maxed out, 95 speed, 97 acceleration, actually 98 acceleration. It's pretty solid, man. Once again, you're not going to find the tight ends that are going to be 98 speed or so. So having 95 with 98 acceleration, you definitely like to see that. The route running thresholds, you're going to get to 99 once he's fully maxed out. With play fake, you like to see that. He's got a little better run blocking than Darren Waller, so if you did want to run the ball, Cooley's going to be a better option there. Not as good a catching stat, however, if you're throwing Cooley the ball when he's open, if your possession catch it, he's not going to drop the ball. Pretty solid catch and traffic stat as well. 6'3", so he's going to be a little shorter. However, he does meet that air truck threshold, coming in at 255 pounds. Now, this card, you only need 3 items. You're going to need his power-up. You're going to need his 93 overall legend card. And then you're going to need his 97 overall NFL draft card. As you can see, this card was up for $105K. It did not sell throughout the entire time. You can probably find this thing for under $100K. When you add in the power-up as well as his legend card, you're going to only spend roughly $120 to $130K for this card. Pretty solid option, if I may say so. This is definitely a good budget card that you should consider adding to your team. All right, man, the number 1 budget option is going to be 98 overall Ultimate Legend Jeremy Shockey. I can't believe it, right? 98 overall is a budget option. Well, yes, our budget criteria is under 150K, but at this point in the game, 150K is honestly not that hard to come by. 98 overall Jeremy Shockey with the possession archetype. We all know why after going through why the possession archetype I feel is the best archetype for tight ends, so you definitely like to see that. Once he's fully powered up, and once he has sprinter and play fake fully maxed out, he's going to have 95 speed with 97 acceleration. The route running attributes are actually going to go up to 99 once he's fully powered up without even having any chemistries whatsoever. So if you wanted to put go deep on your team to maybe boost some of your wide receivers deep route running, you could do that. You don't necessarily have to run play fake because Shockey's going to get to that short and mid without having to do anything. 99 catching. Once again, catching traffic is going to be 99 when he's fully powered up. 85 run blocking. So solid attributes all across the board. And Shockey's 6'5", 251. The frame is there. The weight is there for the air truck animations. This card's just overall solid. If you're running a theme team, say 49ers, Falcons, I'd say Vernon Davis, Kittle, Kyle Pitts are going to be better options for you. If you're running a Raider or Raven theme team, Darren Waller may be a better option for you. If you're not running a theme team at all, man, this Shockey card is one that I would definitely recommend going out and picking up. And you only need 3 items to fully power up Jeremy Shockey. You can pick up his power up for a box of Cracker Jacks. You are going to need his 92 overall Campus Heroes card, and this thing is way overpriced, man. If you look at some of the 92 overall cards in the game right now, they're going for about 10 to 13K. This thing's up for 95K. I would recommend powering down a player that you have a 92 overall power-up pass on, and then buying that player from the auction house, because most likely you've got one that you can buy for say 10 to 12K, and then use the 92 overall power-up pass on Shockey, because I cannot recommend spending 95K on this 92 overall card, but you do need it to fully power him up. And then finally, you need his 98 overall Ultimate Legend card, which is going for 133K. So I would say if you use that 92 overall power-up pass, you only have to spend about 135K for this card. Go ahead and fully power it up. Shockey is going to be an absolute monster for you on the field. That's why he's our #1 budget tight end. Okay, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like rating. If you have a question, a comment related to the video, if I did not explain something properly, or if you just want to say what's up, leave that in the comment section down below. And please answer the question of the day. Who is your favorite golden ticket thus far in Madden 21? I'd love to hear from you. And if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more content, definitely consider subscribing. Helps me out a ton. It's completely free. You can always unsubscribe later on, although I really hope that you will stick around. I'm imjslay. I'm signing out today. I'll catch you all on my next video.